Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Well, Jane, what a pleasure to have you again.
Thank you.
In Napa Valley.
Oh, it's just glorious here. Thank you so much for making this happen. And thank you for making my dream come true here.
Well,
with Joy and Serenity.
And thanks to Jane Seymour, dear friends, we have an amazing wine named Joy Serenity. And, well, as we talk about wine, what do you think of it?
It's spectacular. It's really beautiful. It's... Well, I love it because we did this together, and I said I wanted something that everyone would love, that could be served as an aperitif. It could be served with fish, with meat, with vegetables, and it's beautiful. It's got a great nose, and it's got a little bit of fruit, which I love, and it's not too tannic. It's smooth.
Ooh, like Jane.
Elegant.
So Jane designed the label. We had this amazing idea to help an incredible organization that she founded over 10 years ago.
Yes.
And maybe you tell us why we're here in Napa and all the guests we have.
Well, thanks to you and Gina and your generosity in opening your home, we're able to auction off this extraordinary evening, which we're going to have. And these are our major donors. These are people who were bidding against one another. And now it's become quite a tradition. The word is out about this amazing evening. So we've got a lot of new people here as well, but it's fantastic. We raise a lot of money with this. So thank you for doing that. And people say, what is the Open Heart Foundation? Well, what we do is we really kind of created a movement for helping people see how they can give back and help others. And especially the times we're in right now, everyone's going like, what can we do? Is there anything you can do? It's, so hard, and especially during COVID. And so between our Open Hearts Foundation and our Young Hearts volunteer program, we helped, I think, recently 23 different non-profits, smaller non-profits, and we've raised a lot of money. We've given our money out, but also each one of those non-profits has then been able to multiply their donations from their donors. So we've been helping countless people, thanks to you. And
Jane, give us why you want to make such a difference, and why is it important to you? Because, dear friends, Jane is an incredible chef, an unbelievable artist. She does paintings, and obviously great design. We'll tell you shortly about it. She's an world-renowned artist for over 90 movies, I believe, if not more, and TV series. So you can imagine, why doing this?
Well, I think it was originally, when I was growing up, my mother had survived World War II in a camp in Indonesia. And she wouldn't talk about what had happened, but she said, darling, in life, everyone has challenges. And when they do, they close off their heart and they don't let anyone know. And it eats them alive. She said, but if you can accept even the unacceptable, open your heart and reach out in some way to help someone else, you will have purpose. And when you have purpose in life, it feeds your soul. It makes you feel good about yourself. And it's really the reason for living. I mean, there are many reasons to live, but loving with an open heart and being able to help other people, and especially whereas with open hearts, it's something that maybe you have had to deal with. You uniquely can help other people. And sometimes it's volunteering, sometimes it's just listening, sometimes it's donating money and fundraising. It's a movement. I wanted people to not give up, but to feel, yes, they could go to see what the Open Hearts Foundation is doing and find a way to join in what we are doing.
And dear friends, we will have on our websites, all, including JCB, as early as tomorrow, for sale, so you can actually donate to Open Heart this amazing collection of scars and other items that Jane has designed. So do you want to tell us about it?
I will. Well, the one you're wearing, I call it Peace, Love, and an Open Heart, because it's the peace sign within a heart. And and as you can see, these are open hearts there. So and I love it. And it's great. It's great for men. It's great for women. I mean, we have all kinds of different designs. And I've always wanted to have wearable art. I know you love to have art. You have extraordinary art.
Thank you.
And style. And your jewelry. I'm wearing some right now.
And
which
thank you. It's a heart as well.
I know. I had to take one of mine off and put that on. But,
Well, that's a great honor because mine's a costume and Jane are the real diamonds.
Well.
So we know she is as well very close to Diamonds Are Forever. and
well, we
all
love
of
art.
that.
And we love hearts.
Yes.
We both love hearts. We love design and we love art to wear, you know, art to show and art for a cause. So that's what we're talking about.
And Jane, the last 24 months,
Yes.
obviously, for everyone were a little bit of a challenge. But for you, you've continued to be on movie sets all around the world. So tell us a little bit about your latest.
Well, gosh, I mean, I did one in Australia called Ruby's Choice, which is already open in Australia and New Zealand. I'm hoping it'll open here soon. I did Be Positive. A lot of fun playing this crazy woman called Bet in the Chuck Lorre show. I did a series which we have just announced is coming back. It was one of the most successful shows they've ever had on Acorn. And I'm playing Harry Wilde, who's Professor Harriet Wilde, who quits being a professor of English in Dublin University and becomes a sleuth, becomes a detective. It's comedic, it's fun, it's irreverent, and she happens to drink way too much red wine, just saying.
We hope it was this one.
Well, yeah, we would like it. I think it's more like Ribena when they gave it to me. But and we've just been asked to come back. So actually, in October, I'm going to be doing another series of that, and I'm doing another movie in Dublin. I'm doing two movies in Canada before I even go there.
Wow.
I'm doing a lot right now. So
And I remember,
I'm very fortunate.
You know, you were coming back from France as well. Didn't you shoot in France or in Spain?
I did. I was shooting something in Spain, but it's a project that has not been finished. Not my fault. I finished my bit.
Yeah, but that's exciting.
It was exciting. It was fun. But the ones you'll see are the ones I mentioned.
Wow, very exciting. So what's next happening within the world of Jane Seymour?
Well, all these movies. I mean, I'm off to Canada to do a movie for BuzzFeed called Puppyhood, and I think I'm doing well, we haven't even announced some of these movies, so that new. So 2 movies in Canada, then I go to Dublin, which we have announced. I'm doing Harry Wilde, and I'll be doing 12 episodes of that. So I'm going to be gone till May.
It's amazing. And Jane, let's go back again, finally. Last question to your art, because you're an incredible artist.
Thank you.
Those stem from Jane's inspiration. She does incredible paintings. When you see, you know, her beautiful latest exhibition you did on the East Coast.
I did in New Jersey on the coast, and I had 127 pieces there.
Wow.
Which was, you know, also I have sculptures, as you know, the open heart sculpture in bronze.
I did not know you sculpted as much as painting.
And now 8 foot, I think 7 or 8 foot bronze sculptures are now in public places. There's one in Bradenton, Florida, in Akron, Ohio. There's one in New Orleans. I mean, they're all over. And the most recent one is in Pittsburgh.
That's fantastic.
So it is fantastic because people come and they pose in them and they kind of get the message of the open heart, and it's a beautiful sculpture. It was really fun to do. Obviously, originally I did it in a very small, but then when you make it large, you know, you have to change it. It's a 3-dimensional creature.
That's right.
It's really wonderful.
And I'm sure everybody is wondering, when does Jane find the time to paint? And maybe you tell us, and what do you recommend to everyone who believes inside they have a talent and they want to do it themselves?
Well, my favorite thing is to turn people onto painting, onto art. And so when people come to my house, usually I give them some paints and some paint pens, and we play the line game where everyone does a line randomly or whatever, and then we pass it around, and then people start turning it into wonderful patterns and designs and things. And once you loosen them up like that, then I show them with watercolor, you know, how you can wet on wet, you can have your favorite colors all giving you happy accidents, and then you come in with a pen and turn it into whatever you want. And, you know, say you're a literate person, not really an artist, you can write messages and things in it. So everyone can be an artist. Everyone can express themselves through art. And I think that's what excites me most, is kind of turning other people onto finding the artist within.
And that's a great idea. So you do that before dinner?
During dinner sometimes.
Oh, during dinner?
Well, not in yours. I mean, there's not a lot of space with all those beautiful wine glasses, which, by the way, I'm in love with. Yes.
Thank you. Well, Jane, this is amazing. Thank you for being an inspiration on the big screen. Thank you for doing all those amazing arts and sculptures, and for open heart, because you're making an enormous difference. And thanks to your talent and leadership and magnetism, you make an enormous difference in the world. And we humbly delighted to be able to be part of this. So
we're a team.
We're a team.
It's a movement.
And
The open
any one
heart
of you
movement.
can help, dear
Yes.
friends. Remember, besides the scarves, all the wines and a
Yes.
large portion of the wine sales go towards Open Heart.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup.
De rien. À bientôt.